Alright, in this video I'll show you the fastest ways to get clients for your marketing agency. So this can either be selling the go high level SaaS, so software as a service, so selling websites, reviews, funnels, and all that type of stuff, and also for marketing agencies. So if you run Facebook ads, Google ads, and ads in general. So this is what worked for me and how I got my first couple clients. So the first method, and kinda underrated, is Cold SMS. So Cold SMS, what it pretty much is, you buy a bunch of leads of Google, so you scrape them off Google, and what you do is message them all through your phone number that you buy through Go High Level probably, and you send them all a message, the same message to everyone, and you follow up 2-3 times and wait for the response. So you say your offer. So for example, hey, we help contractors convert more quotes into actual jobs, something like that. Or what a lot of people do, they say, hey, I built you a new website, or hey, can you handle more jobs? And then whoever says yes, you just call them up and you have a conversation with them and you book them in, and you explain to them what you do pretty much. So you keep the messages short, you offer value first, you follow up 2-3 times. So you don't just text them one time, because a lot of times people might see it but they won't reply to you. So you want to text them 2-3 times, and then you book them in a call after you call them up. And my result was I got my first client this way. So it's a very efficient way to get clients. So the second method to get clients, cold calling, obviously. This is all over Instagram and TikTok right now, people just cold calling. So what you do, you call up local businesses. So you scrape the leads of Google, obviously, and just have a conversation with them. Don't be too salesy. People can tell if you're being salesy. So find a problem that they have, and find a pain point, and tell them how you're going to fix that with your service, and book the appointment. So I use a script that Kai Stone made. It's called the Julie Becker script. So I pretty much call the business up, and I say, hey, one of my family friends, one of my mom's friends, Julie Becker, came to you a couple of days ago, and you did some awesome work, but you don't have a website. And they say, oh yeah, we don't have a website. Like, why do you want to book in? And then you say, nah, actually I built your website, and then you like talk to them, and you try and book them in. It works pretty well and better than all the other scripts. So yeah, cold calling is a very efficient way to get clients. So my personal favorite, organic content. So what I've been doing recently, I post every day. I show how my clients are winning, show some of the behind the scenes, give free tips to businesses. You build trust, and this was inspired by Jasper Aiken, which pretty much said he said post a lot of content. If one video blows up, you get a bunch of clients from that one video. Which I got a video with 130,000 views, and had a bunch of businesses hit me up to work with me. So my result was I landed a car detailing client, which I'm working with till this day. So it's a pretty sick way to get clients, and it's not boring like cold calling and cold SMS and that type of stuff is boring. And every lead that comes to you is an inbound lead, which they come up to you. You don't go up to them, so you have leverage over them. And this way they're going to be way easier to close. The third or fourth method to get clients is walk-ins. This is a method that I haven't really done, but I know it works pretty damn well. So you visit local businesses, and you pitch them inside the actual shop. So you can make them. What I've seen a lot of people do, they make them a website before they go in the shop, and then they go in and they'll be like, "Hey, I made you a website. Look," and they show them the website, and then they talk about pricing and all that type of stuff. You can build a lot of face-to-face trust, because they can actually see you in person. This is great for local service businesses, and it's a proven strategy. And like I said, I haven't really used it much, but it works very damn well. And this strategy converts way better than cold calling and any other strategy, pretty much. So the next method to get clients is a very underrated method that a lot of people are missing out. Actually, I got my second client this way, and it's probably one of the best methods out there right now that is untapped, at least in my opinion. So it's a Facebook group method. So what you do is you join local community groups on Facebook, and pretty much you help people with their questions. You look like a legit person, and you're not trying to be salesy. So if someone says, "Oh, what's the best area? What's the best coffee shop in X area?" You answer them and you show them that you're legit, so people know you in the group. And then like after like a couple of days or like a week of being in the group, you say, "Hey guys, um I'm making free websites, or I can get you more, or I can get you more jobs for your business with my marketing strategy." And then this works very well because you build a relationship first with those people, and it can be great for targeting specific niches. So you can join like landscaping groups, car detailing groups, and pitch all of them. But a lot of times, a lot of people just post ads in the groups, so you don't want to join the groups that just spam ads. You want to join the groups that people are actually engaging with. So what I've found recently is joining community groups. So instead of joining like a landscaping group, just join like um, Adelaide or South Australia group, community group, and people are just talking there because they're all from the same area. So pretty much a suburb, and then write community group after, and you just join them, and then you say, and then you can straight up pitch them. So say, hey guys, I'm in the area, and even if you're not, it doesn't matter. And then you can say something like, hey guys, if you're on like a service-based business that can get you more leads, blah 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 blah, and have like a irresistible offer. And this way, I did this into like 4 or 5 groups in one day, and it had like 25 comments on each one saying me, and a lot of people messaging me. So this method is very underrated, works very well, and you should try it out. Trust me. So none of these methods work if you don't do it consistent enough. If you do all these methods for 1 week and they don't work and you quit, that's on you. If you do it every day for 30 days, though, you probably land your first client. So track the conversations you have, not just every sale and every book call. Track how many people you're talking to, how many of those people you book in. This might be not as important at the start, but once you start getting clients with these methods, you should start tracking everything. How many SMS messages you send, how many Facebook groups you're joining, how many cold calls you do a day, and see what type of numbers you're doing to get a closed client. And after that, you're like, all right, I'll do 100 cold calls, I'll close 1 client. You do 1,000 cold calls, you close 10 clients. So I might just be yapping a little bit now, but it works very well if you track your stuff. And bonus tip. So if you want to land clients consistently, this is a best method, but you require capital. Facebook ads. So Facebook ads, best way to sign clients, obviously. So I've run ads pretty much for the last 3 years, and I kind of know how they work. So I'm going to be launching Facebook ads soon for my agency. But pretty much how Facebook ads work is you put $1 in, you get $3 out. So if you get a client for $200 and you sell them on a $1,000 per month retainer, so you spend $200 to get $1,000, and they're paying you monthly as well. That's pretty worth it. So you can consistently get bookings if you find like a winning concept, winning angle, a winning hook, and it's the best way to scale. But at the start, you don't want to run Facebook ads because you don't have the money to spend on Facebook ads. So yeah, run all these methods here, and I guarantee you get your first client.